Hi, I was editing the video for my new solar system installation, which I've had reinstalled after some alterations. And this is just too funny not to share. It's a fail. It's one of those you had one job videos. So I'm going to share this as a short video here. Oh, this is absolutely hilarious. Reinstalling the Enphase system with all the microinverters. Exactly the same system I had before, except just due to some home alterations, we had to move the panels and reinstall them. They've been down for many months, and then reinstall them. And as part of that, we had to install some new wiring as well, because the old wiring mains wiring wasn't long enough. And on Monday this week, it's now Thursday, the solar installers came along and they did actually a really good job physically installing the panels, both the Enphase system and the new string system, but the DI inverter's not hooked up yet. That'll be a separate thing. So they were done by 3 o'clock or something, and they said they had hooked up the whole Enphase system and it was working. They were standing there with their installer app and everything, testing the system, checking it out, and said, yeah, we can see the microinverters and it's producing power. They told me multiple times it's producing power. So great, no worries, everyone's happy, job done. They left and I went back to the office, and I didn't check until the next day, because by the time I got there, the sun was down, so I couldn't see if it was producing any power. But Tuesday morning, I checked once the sun was up, and it was producing nothing. And I thought, that's strange. Now, they did tell me that because the system's been down for many months and it has all this data logged in it, it could take several days for the data to actually catch up and stuff like that. That's fine. But they assured me it was producing power. And, well, I couldn't see any power on here. So I thought, something's not quite right. So I tweeted about them that morning, like, what's going on? And Enphase, to their credit, they saw that and they called me up straight away and said, we're on it. We've got secret squirrel access into the back-end system, and we're doing things now. We're resetting things, updating your firmware, and, giving it a kick up the pants. And, hopefully we can fix this thing for you. And then like an hour or two later, they called me up again and said, we don't think the microinverters are connected. What's going on? And of course, I've got an independent third-party energy monitoring system, the solar analytics system, so I could see if it was actually producing power. I didn't have to rely on the Enphase one. I don't know, something, there could be an issue somewhere. So I could see, this is the Monday, I could see that there's no produced energy whatsoever. In fact, it's negative 10 watts. That's probably just due to, I don't know, error in the current transformer or whatever, but it wasn't producing any power, and the sun was up, and they told me it was producing power. So Enphase actually gave him a tap on the shoulder and said, hey, something's wrong here, better go check it out. So the installers, who are platinum Enphase installers, by the way, they said, no worries, we'll send out an electrician. He has to install the DI inverter anyway, because he didn't come out the other day. So, and he'll have a look into what the problem is. Turns out he didn't turn up that day due to delays or whatever. So I thought, yeah, nah, I think I'll have a look myself, because maybe they haven't physically switched on the isolator switches on the roof. Could be something that simple. So here's the video that I shot at the time trying to troubleshoot this thing. All right, I got up here on the roof. I couldn't wait for them, and what do you know? It's actually on. Wow. Okay, haven't checked the other one. Let's go over here and check it. And I think this one will be on as well. So it's not that. Yeah, it's on. On. Hello, McFly. I don't know what the problem is then. Wow, that's weird. All right, the only thing left that I can think of, and I can verify this by going up there with a voltage detection stick, is that, well, you can see that the Enphase relays here are on, so power's getting to the board. The Envoy one, the two bottom LEDs are off there, they're not red anymore, so I've only got the one green, which shows it's connected to the network. When they were doing work on the roof, they actually installed two brand new cables, because the old ones wouldn't have been long enough to do the new installs. A different electrician installed two new cables, and I reckon they haven't been hooked up. So I reckon if I took the tiles off the roof, I would probably find them coiled up in the roof there somewhere. I reckon that's what happened. And the old cables that connected the old system are still there, and they're connected to nothing, of course. So I reckon that's what's happened. And once again, this comes down to the installers, really. They didn't check that those cables were energized, that there was actually power on those cables coming from the Enphase controller and the Enphase relays here. It's got to be it. There's nothing else left. All right, here we go. I'm back up, got the voltage detection stick, and let's try it. Nope, nothing, no light. Oh, little something there, but that's just me moving it. Nope, that is nothing. That should be able to read that. So nope, it's exactly what I thought. The installers, did not check that there was actually power coming to these, because it wasn't the job of the original electrician really to actually connect it into the Enphase box, because he's not the solar guy. The solar guy who installs this, the solar company that installs this, it's their job to make sure that there's actually, the job was to reinstall the Enphase system and actually connect it up and get it working. Yet they stood there with the app and everything else and saying, yep, no worries, it's all connected. And nah, wah. So unfortunately, yeah, I reckon those coils are connected up in the roof, and well, they're not connected, they're just coiled up in the roof, and that's the problem. Unbelievable. Been sitting here for days. They assured me this thing would work. It's never going to work. It's not even connected. Ugh. All right, let's actually have a look inside this iBoards box, because the electrician who ran the cables originally, he said, well, of course, it's not his job to hook these up because he's not a solar guy, but he apparently pulled the cables into here. He was kind enough to pull them into here, so let's have a look and leave them. Ta-da! Look at this. Hang on. Unbelievable. Look, there they are. There they are, sitting there. Terminated. They are the new cables. He went to all the effort to drill a new hole, put the conduit all the way through, and they're the two new cables. Unbelievable. How can you install and commission a new Enphase solar system and not even hook up the microinverters? Not even realize you haven't hooked up the microinverters? Unbelievable. And the old cable's already up there connected to the Q relay, and that's coming, of course, from under from the old conduit there. So he went to all the trouble to put it in there, ready to go for the solar installers, and they didn't even hook it up. Unbelievable. So there you have it. They had one job when you install a solar system. Well, A, you've got to install it, and B, you've got to check that it's producing power. And I could see, like in the Enphase system itself, that, look, you can go into devices here, even with my just user backend, I could see that the microinverters have never been connected since 18th of February. Check it out. That's when I disconnected the system. We started to do alterations and there were weather delays and all sorts of problems. Haven't been able to reinstall it since now. But yeah, they had not reported in, let alone produced any power. So I don't know how you can stand there and look at your installer app, and they were using my app as well. They actually had my phone and they were setting up the Wi-Fi and everything, and I said, no, it's producing power, no worries. So I was sitting there for like a day wondering, will it just auto-magically come back on? Because they assured me it was producing power at the time, even though I couldn't see it. But I don't know, would the Enphase system just reboot itself or do something? No, had nothing to do with the Enphase system. It was working fine. It's like, when you don't connect the microinverters, yeah, there's your problem. So yeah, it turns out they didn't even open the Enphase box here and check. In fact, they had two opportunities to do this. One was actually more than a month ago when they actually installed the new penetrators in the roof and dragged the cables through and sealed it up and everything else. And the cables have just been sitting there for a month or so waiting due to weather delays for the solar panel installation. So they had the opportunity to see the problem then, and they had the opportunity when they were installing it. But they didn't even bother to take the panel off, and they would have seen that the wires are just sitting there. So I can understand how you could like miss something like that, and then, but surely when you open the installer app and you see that it's not producing power and the microinverters aren't talking, you would go, oh, what's going on? And then we'd open it up and everyone would go, oh, and we'd all have a good laugh about it. No worries, right? They assured me it was working and producing power. Job done. They headed off home and they were probably ready to send me the invoice. And yeah, nah, Kamagutsa completely. The wires are just sitting there in the box. So apparently they're going to connect them sometime today. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, I expect it to fully work once that happens, and will actually take a couple of days because there's like 100 days worth of data sitting in those microinverters that has to be uploaded, and it has to come over the mains cable, so it's quite slow and stuff like that. So the data, it should, as soon as you connect it up, should start producing power as long as you've got sun to turn on the microinverters, and then they detect that the grid's there, and then they start producing power. Of course, these microinverters, to meet compliance standards, if they don't detect that the grid's there, even though you've got solar panel, the sun coming in, powered up the microinverter, it will not switch on to the grid. So it will not actually produce any power for safety reasons. Oh, and also they haven't even bothered to take a drone photo to update my array thing here. So this is the old array. My new array is a 2 strings of 6 by 8. By string, I mean all the microinverters in parallel on 2 different Q relays here, which can support up to 11 microinverters each. So it must be that newfangled wireless solar power everyone's talking about. Anyway, yeah, what a waste of my time, what a waste of Enphase's time, what a waste of their time because they didn't check. Crazy. But anyway, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that absolute fail, and a classic example was you had one job and they didn't. They told me it was producing power, but they didn't even check. So yeah, they just assumed, and they Kamagutsa. Oh, so anyway, I had to share that little story. I've got another fail here. When I had my aircon fail, when I had new aircon installed, and the electricians, the aircon company who installed this failed not once, but twice. So they had to, there was 3 service calls before they got the wiring on this right. That's over on my EEVblog2 channel. I've got like 1,000 videos on EEVblog2. So if you're not subscribed to EEVblog2, I've got tons of content over there. So I'll link in that video as well. So if you've got a classic example of a fail like this, if a classic example of you had one job to do and they failed, then please leave it in the comments down below and give it a big thumbs up for the lols. Catch you next time.